Welcome everyone back to Rimworld. Today my main goals are to get our people armored up. At the end of last episode we started building armor. Right now we only have this Steam Tech Recon helmet of excellent quality. Today I want to get at a minimum 6 of our people armored up. It doesn't matter if like 1 or 2 of them aren't, because they can kind of stand in the back, but I definitely want to get the majority of our people armored up. We just got the quest, The Wanted Prisoners, from Pabino Discos, a human of the Fallen Empire. What they want us to do is keep 3 prisoners with blood rot at our prison for 8 days, and then they'll give us 6 honor. So I am going to accept this with John, just because I want to get into more of the psychic powers. So they should be arriving over here. Alright guys, a brief update. We're around 4 days into the Wanted Prisoners quest, so we will very soon push John into the rank of Acolyte. And it hasn't been easy. They keep going on berserks. As you can see, they destroyed one of the doors. I also started expanding the prison because I didn't want them, breaking out as much. So we're still working on that. As you can see, there's a few holes here and there, but that's fine. That should be done relatively quickly. We've progressed work on our 3rd layer of the wall. As you can see, there's only a little bit left. I also constructed a bionic leg for Starry, who now has her bionic leg. Remember, she was missing a leg, so she now has a new leg. I've also restructured our cooker, and as you can see, it's pushing out a bunch of corn right now. But I restructured it so that it's more efficient, and corpses go directly into the butchered creature. It pushes it, merges it in here, and then redirects leather into this crate, just to make it all that more efficient. Another brief update. First off, I've updated our dining/rec room. We now have interactive tables to maximize their time, so they get recreation while eating, which is pretty great. In addition to that, as you can see in the top right, King now has a full set of recon armor. So if we look at our gear, both of it is excellent, so it's really pretty nice. It's got 120% sharp, 52% blunt, and 59.8 heat protection, as well as some decent insulation. And we can also give her the shield belt that we picked up a little bit of a while ago. So let's force her to wear that. And there we go. She's now a pretty insane melee character. We just need to get her a better weapon. Which if we look up mono sword, okay, we can't make that. I don't know what we're gonna do for her melee weapon. Maybe we might have to look into that a little bit, because I kind of want to give her a persona weapon just to look at some of the special personalities. I think that would be pretty cool. Unfortunately, just as we were about to complete the quest, Graham decided to off himself. If we look at the history tab, messages, prisoner suicide. So unfortunate. That really does suck. I think we were like maybe a day from completing it. Was that 0? Yeah, okay, we finished it 0 hours ago. That sucks. We were only 1.5 days until we would have gotten 6 honor. That's pretty unfortunate. I don't know if I actually like that event. It seems kind of broken, because pretty much if you keep a prisoner locked up for a long time trying to recruit them, they decide to off themselves. So I'm definitely not going to be keeping that in. This was the prisoner suicide thing is added by prison labor, so I think next time and for most future series we're just going to disable it, because it's not all that fair. So we just had a major happenstance. Apparently an ice age is coming. Atmospheric composition of the planet drastically changed, resulting in a significant drop in temperature. Flora and fauna is suffering from these changes as biomes shift into their colder counterparts. Resources become scarce, forcing factions into conflict. It will last anywhere between a season to several years. And then we have to save and reload to fix up the visuals. But that's kind of scary, actually, because I guess that means we might actually have to get into greenhouses and such. Which isn't a major problem, but kind of annoying. So the Royal Tribute Collector is here, and we can give away Freya, who is in a prison, for 3 royal favor. We can also give away a bunch of the gems from the jewelry mod, as well as some of our gold. I think I'm going to give away all of our sapphires and rubies. That's 11 royal favor. That might actually push him in 2 ranks up. I'm going to accept it. Alright, he is now a knight, which is pretty great. He jumps straight to knight, so that's pretty amazing. Okay, we need a decent throne room. 2 braziers, 2 columns, and a harp. Oddly enough, so I guess when he comes, we will get 2 levels of psychic, I guess? I don't know how this works, because we skipped over the rank of acolyte, so that should be interesting. I've also been working on our administration building in the background. It's got fine marble tiles as well we're working on here. I also built a steel grand meditation throne. It's of excellent quality. So I guess we should probably work on this now. So we need 2 braziers and 2 columns with a harp. So 2 braziers, columns are in here. Let's do jade columns. I like jade columns. Put them like here and here. And then it should be in misc. What would braziers be? Furniture. Okay, I guess that does kind of make sense. And then let's make them out of jade as well. We might as well. They also act as a new medium for pyromaniacs to meditate. Well, that's fine. We can do something like that. And then I think we make a harp at the machining table? Or it's this or the smithy. Harp. Okay, it's at the smithy. So let's build up a smithy and get that stuff all done. There we go. So I've had to make some concessions just to make sure that we would be able to finish his quest in time, because that would be pretty unfortunate. We still need the harp, but I just wanted to say that we now have wooden floors in here. They don't look the greatest, but you know, we have to do what we have to do, and we can make a harp here. Excuse me, like, oh no, it's a research. Okay, whatever. Let's go for the harp. And then the albatross again. Albatross. There we go. And then I wanted to go for something with a sword. So if we look up sword. In Ultratech laser weapons, they have a laser sword. So that's that sounds pretty great. So I just decided, let's go for that. And that's all of our research done. It's also just occurred to me that we don't have digital item storage. Which is a bit odd when you think about it, because we have digital food storage, so we might as well have digital item storage. So what we can do here is that we can put down this digital storage unit. The doors aren't equal. Sure, there should be fine. And then what we can do is, with these I/O ports, we can put one right here. Oh, we just finished the harp research. Let's put that down right now, actually. But what we can do here is we can put the I/O port in the output of the plasma drill, and it'll auto send it to our stockpile, just so that we don't have to haul anymore, which is pretty great in my opinion. We have to make the harp in the smithy, right? Harp, yes indeed, and it has to be made out of wood. So alligator, get on that immediately. And there we go. Our harp is now installed into our wonderful administration building, so we can accept the quest now. John's night ceremony, accept, and then there it goes. They're landing in the spot. I love the new bestower idea. It's so cool. And especially how he's got like his special L-Tech staff and his own unique gear. It's pretty nuts. 3 Psylink neuroformers. That's pretty wonderful. And then I'm gonna go send John to go do it. So, begin the bestowing ceremony. Bring him over here. Hurry up, John. You're so slow. And last time we kind of blitzed through this on first speed. Let's go into first speed. There we go. And there's like cool psychic waves. It's so cool. There's even a cool sound effect. Alright, there we go. Knight title gained. Oh, that's a lot of text. He is now a Knight of the Fallen Empire. He now has the Chaos Skip ability. We had that last time. But we also gained one of the new skills, Word of Joy, which will give them buffs, making them happier, depending on who we aim at. So, you can be happy, Aspetus, right? Did it already work? I don't know. Oh, he's using it right now. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, no! Minus 30. But that gives him a plus 30 happiness buff. I mean, I don't know why that would make them so upset, but I guess it does. And unfortunately, it looks like the Vanilla Furniture Expanded isn't compatible with the Royalty DLC, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's go to John, and if we look at his needs, he gets a minus... where was it? Oh wait, no, he does. Sorry, for a second it said that his bedroom wasn't that great, but apparently he's fine with it now. But he wants night-specific... Yeah, there it is. Undignified bedroom. 0 out of 1 end table, 0 out of 1 dresser. But as you can see, he has illuminated end table and illuminated dresser. So we're just going to deconstruct those. Or better yet, let's reinstall them because we don't want to waste resources. So in lieu of not being able to use the illuminated dressers and such, I'm giving him a diamond dresser. So that should make him quite happy. No, construct the jade end table too. That should make him quite happy, as I believe it has 70 beauty, and that's only of good quality, and then 35 for the end table. Thank you, Mr. Autosave. And what quality is the end table? Also good quality. Yeah, compared to the illuminated dressers, it's 20 and 24, 30 and 24, so he should be extremely happy now. So I've started digitizing all of our item storage. As you can see, I've pretty much destroyed all of our current inventory of, the storage mod. It's all of its racks and such. And it's all on the digital storage unit now. All of it's neatly organized. And the only drawback to this is that it consumes 10 watts for every stack of items in here. So that's 400, almost 500 watts right there. Not horrible, but, still something to be concerned about. And you can also look up stuff and search stuff. But I wanted to show off another new thing of Rimworld 1.2. It's the permit system. As you can see here, whenever you get to the rank of either Acolyte or Knight, I think it'll tell us if we check in this, thing. Let's check it. Acolyte, are you allowed permits? Doesn't say so. What about as a Knight? This is the Knight one, so it might tell us here. Asagis Knights. It doesn't tell us, but it's one of those two. I'm pretty sure it is at least Knight. You need to be at least a Knight to choose a permit. But you can choose all of these things. So you can choose requires title. There you go. We can call a trooper squad. We can call a laborer team. Calls down a group of 4 laborers to assist you for 4 days. Call trooper squad. Call a group of 4 light troopers to aid you in battle. Call orbital strike, which is pretty nuts. And unused permit points. We can get 2 of these permits. So you can do call transport shuttle. Call a shuttle for your own use. It will transport colonist items and animals anywhere you like within 70 world titles. Call Janissary Squad, and call Cataphract Squad. I'm thinking, what do we want to do here? I don't know. The Orbital Strike route seems pretty cool. Maybe Trooper Squad and Orbital Strike. Yeah, I like those. So we're going to do that, and then whenever he marshals up, we can call aid using a special permit. I don't know if it activates it, so I'm not going to click it right now, but we can try it out on our next raid. I've also forced our adaptive assembler to start making stone blocks, so we're exporting chunks into this IO port, which then the adaptive assembler pulls the chunks in. It produces the stone blocks. It gets outputted into an input IO port, which then pushes it back into digital storage, pretty much making us a ton of bricks for us to just craft anything that we really want to. We apparently just had a bunch of pigs join. Like, how much is a bunch? 3 pigs. Goodbye, pigs. So I've decided to make ourselves a dedicated lab and invest quite a few materials into this, because if you guys didn't know, the cleaner the environment, the faster someone can research. So I researched sterile materials, and then I requeued all of our previous research. So I don't know what color I want to do. Let's just do green. Green seems like a cool color. So we can do green sterile walls like this, and then like that, like this. And after that, we can go to the floors and build sterile tiles, like that. As you can see, mainly it's a silver investment. Well, that's fine. You know, we just want the best stuff. And then a diamond door, because why not? Alrighty, we have our first threat of the day here, a mechanoid cluster. Wonderful. So we have 2 mech capsules, 2 pikemen, and a scyther. Unstable power cells too, which are really good, and a bunch of gloom lights, which are really important for us right now. Our main factor of not being able to progress really quickly is plasteel. Why do we have roving blackouts? Ah, it's the EMI dynamo. That's what it is. A massive electromagnetic interference, yeah, shuts devices down in a nearby region. So we kind of need to deal with this now, or else all of our food rots. So let's just get into this. All of you guys, get over here. And remember, we can call in John's support. I'm not going to call in his orbital strike, just because it sounds like it's going to blow everything up, because that's what an orbital strike does. So I'm going to call in his trooper squad, but that's it. Again, I have no idea what's in these mech capsules. It could be something truly horrifying. So let's find out. Alright. And then, John, you can call in the trooper squad right about there. Alright. The friendlies are landing. Once they land, we are going to open fire. Anyone can... No, King, don't do that. That would end badly for you. Attack this, please. There we go. What are we dealing with? A scyther, a lancer, and 3 pikemen. Okay. So we need to avoid shooting the unstable power cells, unless we want our people to, like, lose all of our loot. Oh, they just fully opened up again. So there's 2 lancers, as well as a few other miscellaneous people. Mainly the lancers are the threat here. Did we shoot off its arms? Oh no, the poor scyther, or lancer, whatever you want to say. Kill that guy, please. You guys are gonna turn around, or... okay. So let's line up here. Focus the scyther, please. Kill the scyther. There we go, the scyther is down. King with her shield is able to approach the lancer and slaughter it, because it can't hurt her. So there we go. Come along this side. We can't, under any circumstance, hit those unstable power cells, or King is probably going to be dead. And that would be less than optimal. Attack him, please. Don't focus the lancer. Kill it. Let's go. Shoot it to death. Oh, she's fighting a lancer, or a scyther. What are you guys doing? They just wandered away. They didn't do anything. What the heck, guys? Pull back, King. It's not worth it. I don't want you to get hurt. Okay. That's all the pikemen not dealt with. Come on, shoot the pikemen faster. Okay, the pikemen are all dead. And then we can push over here and finish off the last lancer. That should be, yep, that's all of them dealt with. I'm gonna unmarshal most people, but John and Arthur, please melee that. King, you can help as well because you have a knife. So, stab that, please. So, we were destroying the EMI dynamo when I heard that sizzling sound. That's the sound of an explosion. Oh, okay. I was panicked for a second. He has brain shock. Okay, that's fine. For a second, I thought it was gonna explode and kill all of our people. I was about to be like, no. Oh, that's fine. Rescue him. And then, what we can do with these unstable power cells is, if you have played Rimworld before, you probably know about vanometric power cells. Pretty much, they produce infinite power for free. So, like, they're pretty amazing. I don't know why you wouldn't want any of them. And I'm going to put them in our battery room because if they ever get damaged, they will explode in this entire massive AoE. And that would be very, very bad. So we net gained 76 plasteel plus another 10 from the EMI dynamo that has already been hauled up. Which is pretty great because we almost had no plasteel before. So we have 76 plus 24. We have exactly 100 plasteel. Which won't be enough to craft what I wanted to. Today, I wanted to build some Locust Armor, which is one of the new armors that has a built-in jetpack. If we look at its description in details, there we go. A variant of recon armor with an integrated burst rocket for short-range flight. Locust Armor is slightly less protective than standard recon armor, but we can also jump and fly. So, I think I'd take flying over slightly more protected. So something interesting I noticed with the new psychic power, at least the word of joy, it is pretty costly in my opinion. 40% of your current psi focus, so that would halve your psi focus. Right now we're at 80, so that would bring us down to 40-ish. But you can cast them on yourself. So if we look at his health, right now he's got a Psi-Link level 3, so he has higher level limits and such. But if we go to his needs, right now he's pretty happy actually. He's almost in the green zone. But after he casts that, he gets a plus 30. Similar to the other person though, which is odd because he has a higher psychic sensitivity. So you'd think it would be higher. I think that might be a bug because that's a bit odd. We also just got the quest, Tired Travelers. 5 desperate refugees are approaching. Their leader is called Lowell. They claim to have lost their home in a recent attack. Lowell begs for my permission to stay at Mongoose's Sound for 14 days. You know what, that's fine. We will get opinion with whatever group they're part of, and we might get a future reward. So, might as well, honestly. It's not all that hard. I want all of our people up here, please. And then, they do come with weapons, but they seem, they're kind of crap weapons. What we can do is, we can actually build up the other bedrooms that are almost complete over here, just to give them somewhere to live for their 14 days. And then we'll also have future housing in the future. Future housing in the future. Say that 5 times fast. And just like that, we have completely finished up all the tasks for today. Other than armoring everyone, we kind of got distracted from that. But in terms of what we did today, we beat that Mech Cluster and we got these 2 pretty amazing unstable power cells. An extra 800 watts pretty much anywhere as long as it doesn't get destroyed. We built this new lab which is doing pretty well. All we gotta do is put some lights and chairs in here and it'll be fully operational. We digitized all of our item storage into that digital storage unit. We automated the production of stone blocks. We beefed up our power grid. I did that off camera. I added an extra large chem fuel power plant. I also put down another oil well over here, and they're still drilling it. 80% more to go, but that is still being worked on. We upgraded our rec room by putting these interactive tables in here. I reworked our food production. We now have all of our fields being automated, as you can see here. We also built up our administration building, so it's pretty nice now, other than the dirt on the ground that wasn't there earlier. And Lowell is not supposed to be there, but that's pretty great. And John is now a knight with, orbital strikes, extra trooper squads. So overall, I would say that is a pretty productive episode. But with that said, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Any support that does get us out there is very greatly appreciated. Anyways, have a great day, and goodbye.